Did we lose Jen's audio again?
Uh-oh.
No, sorry, hold on. I was wondering where the other audio was coming from. I was watching the stream without it being on
Oh.
mute.
Oh.
Noob.
That'll do.
Recently, in the realm of Caldera, a group of side characters was taken up by the Elton Empire for contrived reasons. These adventurers promptly escaped mediocrity to rise up from the brass vein underground. Today, still wanted by the creepy squid guy, apparently in charge of the government. They survive as soldiers of fortune. If you have a problem, if no one else can help, and if you can find them, maybe you can hire the B Plus team.
We got robbed by a bullshit goblin.
Oh yeah, the goblin cheated us. Or a piece of a goblin.
No. You start from the beginning and go towards the end. I've seen how this goes. If you start at the end and work your way backwards, it takes like 3 times as long for the recap. I know
And that
how
is
this goes.
and this is your
Before we-
punishment for not being the DM and doing the recap for us. If you make us do it, we'll make it
Oh,
so
okay,
painful
I'm
for
sorry.
everybody involved that eventually you'll
want-
just take it back from
Do,
us.
do you want me to do the recap and I'll give an NPC the inspiration?
That's
No.
hey, we can't roll anyway. Like inspiration won't save our rolls. We're really bad.
Um, I can recap the episode because I watched it like 3 times. But before I do it from the beginning, I would like to say I've rewatched the episode 3 times, as I said, and I would like to say I knew exactly what the ending was going to be to the race
Yep.
because I called it out right before Jonathan even says it.
Yep.
I'm like, because the goblin is on the front of a cart.
Yep.
Anyways, we had like a good time frustrating Jonathan in the beginning, like just like absolutely
Not sure what you're talking
annoying
about.
Monsieur Mortier. With teaching Hefton bad words, and um Niles made terrorist modifications and gave Johnny Two Pints like bulletproof armor or whatever. Like and we did all this stuff in preparation for something called the brass vein blood blood cart
Blood cart battle.
blood cart battle. A lot of consonants there. Um
They're
and
satisfying to say.
and that's a race that's very much like Death Race the movie, where people like different themed characters are like trying to kill each other on murder machines.
Now this is what I call pod racing.
Oh yeah, we Sebulba'd Sir Revenant the Second.
Poodoo.
Sebulba!
He always wins. I have to go watch that now.
He's the one we drove over, right?
Or we
No, that's
blow
the
we
one
blow
I
up his.
threw a grenade at.
Yeah.
and
Oh,
blew
yeah,
up.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
He was just
That was
right. It was just his chair scooting through the ground.
By
That
the
was
way,
cool.
I found out the way that area of effect damage works on huge and like large and larger sized like things is like each 5 foot square takes damage, so we like homebrewed it correctly anyways.
Oh damn.
Yeah.
It's interesting how that happens.
Yeah. So I forget what else happens because my mind is now like thinking about several things because I'm having a neurodivergent day.
Yeah.
Speaking of neurodivergent, Mikey, do you wanna tell Hefton's perspective?
We beat people up who got in our way. We're going to win this race and make sure that other people don't win the race. And I think we accomplished that, but we lost because Jonathan cheated. I think
didn't
that's about
lose,
it.
though.
Did I cheat?
Yeah. Who's controlling those people?
I was.
Hey, hand on the chess piece, homie.
How is that against the rules?
Cheating? I guess I guess we didn't say no cheating, huh? So I guess I guess it isn't against the rule.
The rules were be the first person to cross the finish line.
I thought you had to be in your cart.
They were in their cart.
He was in our cart.
A piece of his cart was connected to the front of your cart.
See there.
Yep.
I was.
This is a ship of Theseus thing where which debris of cart counts as the cart, the greater
Yes.
debris back in the road, or the tiny debris that's with the goblin on that's
I'm
mounted
just-
on
The goblin had the biggest piece of debris.
I'm just saying. I was totally up for initially us just jacking 2 other carts, and then there's no way we would lose if we just killed everybody and took all the carts in our heat, and then we finished 1, 2, 3. But I thought it wouldn't count.
It wouldn't.
It's
It
all
has
right.
to be your cart, and it has to be someone from your team on the cart.
So we win. Good job, guys. We did it.
I would like to imagine now all of the goblins are horrified of Niles Snags because he, like, in a fit of rage, in a fit of where Genesis had her Joker moment, I fucking decimated a goblin on our hood that, like, won the race because I'm a sore loser.
Yes. And for the record, Niall Snags has been barred from the next 5 races.
That's the way it
really?
goes. That's the way it goes.
Yes. That's we
Heavy-handed.
descend from the eye over the rim of the cauldron, going down into the surface of fog and clouds, past that and into a floating island, and onto a banquet hall where a brass robot in a sparkling blue tuxedo is pulling at the neck collar. Clearly uncomfortable. Monsieur Mortier, a skeletal man in a sparkling blue tuxedo, is going, no, Hefton, you don't even have nerves there. It is not too tight. I promise you, the bow tie is not too tight.
I feel like I can't breathe.
You can't breathe, Hefton. You are a robot.
Processing. It's still too tight.
And he just takes the bow tie off and leaves it draped across. Niles, the board did not particularly care for that stunt you pulled at the end there. The hostilities are supposed to end once the race is over.
Well, I mean, I figured since the other carts haven't crossed the line, it wasn't really over yet. I was a little ticked off at that little stunt they pulled on us.
It is the brass vein blood cart battle. It is all about little stunts. But
Yeah, that's fucking bullshit, mate.
hey, you completed your mission, though.
Hefton walks over to Niles Snags. It sounds like there's something in your throat. Let me slap your back. And then he pets Niles'
Hold
back.
on.
And he casts Alter Self on himself, and the radio equipment that he speaks through, because he's a crocodile and can't actually speak, is still on him, but now he just speaks in his normal voice, and he looks like himself, and he's like a drow with like gator eyes.
Yeah, is this better?
Yeah, it
How more coming in?
sounded like you were struggling there. Maybe something got lodged in your throat when we were driving so fast.
It maybe. I don't
Piece
know.
of goblin, maybe.
Maybe.
Do you think he swallowed a bug, Hefton?
He might swallow bugs. His mouth is very large.
Yeah, when I'm a crocodile, the mouth is very, very large.
All right, everyone. Now comes the second part of our mission. The party here at Rudgerson Manor is our only opportunity to investigate. We're looking for any notes, journals, or anything that could possibly have been written by a man known as Hermes Rudgerson, one of the founding members of Brassbane.
Herpes Rudderson. Someone should write this down.
I got it.
Yeah, alright, Herpes Watterson.
Yes.
Hermes Rudgerson. If you see Christopher Rudgerson, not antagonize him. Be as polite as you can with a man of that caliber. And just if you feel like it is particularly bad, imagine you have him in a box for months on end and you are torturing him. That usually helps me.
So I'm confused. What's our mission? To beat him up, but be nice to him?
I heard put him in a box and torture him.
I also heard put him in a box and torture him.
Do you have the box or do we have to make a box? Because if I have to make my own box, that's going to take
I
longer
can make
time.
a box that we could torture him in. It's not that hard,
No,
really.
no.
Hefton, can't you like transform into a box?
I don't know how to do
Okay,
that
okay.
yet.
When
A gadget
you,
box.
No, all three of you.
Pressing
all three of you.
Hefton on the
Up.
chest.
No, all three of you. No, listen to me. On me. Eyes, huddle. Okay.
Simmer.
What instruction did you write down?
Investigate herpes water main.
Johnny, are you sure that is right?
Close enough. Right?
You know what? The three of you seem to have a magical ability to solve things whether or not you listen to me, so I'm going to back up and let you do this.
Oh, come on. We don't know where to go.
Here! You are here! We are here in...
Does Hefton
It's
know
like
that
a-
you does Hefton know you have him in a box in your office?
No,
Okay, that's what I'm saying.
no. Christopher Rudgerson was released a while back. This is the Rudgerson Manor, where the after party is being held. The ball, the blood.
So this is a-
ball,
This is a big like mansion type house then, yeah.
big mansion type house thing going on.
Okay.
If
We're gonna need a big box for that whole house.
Probably.
What if we
Okay.
turn the house into a box?
Johnny, you are the most amicable person I know, and you can do a lot with that. I want you to find Christopher Rudgerson and pump his ass for information.
Whoa.
Is he
We
hot?
need to,
What is
give
this
the
show
lube
rated?
or...
Uh,
I mean, I'm kind of a slut. I'll do whatever you want, but
the only thing that is attractive about him is attracting your fist to his nose.
so
He
this
has
is gonna
a
be
punchable
actual like
face.
work then.
Yes.
Okay.
Christopher Rutgerson is the one who's really speciesist.
Yes, Hefton, that is correct.
He
I mean,
says
if you wanted to like have to walk funny when I'm done with him, or
he says all the words that I really don't want to say, even as a joke.
Yes, and
Okay.
he means them when he says them. And the
He is
things
a
he
bad
says as
man.
jokes are terrible.
Are you sure you don't want us to put him into a box?
I would like nothing more. However, during the current legal battle between Profits for Profit and Christopher Rutgerson's companies that may or may not be his anymore, it's best if he's there to flounder in court.
Hefton nods.
Just gonna-
Hefton, you mingle, and if Johnny needs a distraction, he will signal you.
I can be very distracting.
Hefton, I gotta. We'll use our code word, the word that you learned during the race.
Oh shit.
Just boner, something or other. I don't remember.
Big boners.
Big boners. That'll be our code word. If I need a distraction, you'll hear me say big boners.
I thought our new code word was foreplay.
Ooh,
That's
was it
good.
that?
That one might be
Remember
better.
the god of foreplay? You're performing on Fool's Day.
That's
the
right.
The god of foreplay.
Okay. I haven't had enough to drink yet, so my brain's not like.
It's
you
okay.
know,
I've had too much to drink already.
That's a thing?
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm a
Shit.
reptile. My brain's very small.
Gotcha. Okay.
What are
Well.
the three of you doing from here?
Apparently, I'm looking for Christopher
Rutgerson.
Redgrave.
Rutgerson.
It's not.
No, we're looking for Hermes Rutgerson. I thought.
Is that the dad?
We might have fucked around too much.
I thought I was told to bone Christopher Rutgerson.
As you guys are arguing about this, you see Monsieur Mortier immediately walks back and he goes, "None of your instructions involved boning Christopher Rutgerson. You are to pump him for information.
Someone must have written that down wrong.
Probably.
Find any books, journals, notes, or anything referencing Hermes Rutgerson.
Oh,
Okay.
so we're
You
sneaking.
may be able to pump him for information about his family as far as that goes.
So, what kind of information am I looking for from this guy other than about Hermes?
We need to know everything there is to know about Hermes.
Okay, so that's the whole crux is we're just trying to find out about herpes. Okay.
What is his relation to herpes?
How do I have a headache? I am skeletal man. How do you do this?
Is that his
Wait,
father
what
or
is
grandfather?
herpes? Because what if we just resurrect herpes? And
Can a
just talk to
skeleton
herpes?
get herpes?
Yes, bone herpes is very serious.
Wow.
Monsieur Mortier walks away from you.
Come back.
That's the correct response.
It wasn't gonna get better. He saved himself a lot of time. Okay. Hefton snaps his heels together. I'm ready for the mission. I'm ready to mingle.
Do you have ruby slippers on? What the?
You
Okay,
just-
let's go.
Are you
We got
wanting a
this.
description of everything that's going on?
I'm
Would it matter?
I mean, you either get it described now or we reveal pieces of it as you say you want to do things.
the camera zooms out and a voiceover of exposition about where we're supposed to go slowly.
I
kicks
guess
in.
my only question would be: is the vast majority of the people are in the ballroom or whatever, and then
You are currently in the ballroom. It has marble floors, high ceilings, pillars, cast concrete, but stained to look like they're marble. There is an open bar at the front,
Mistake.
being put on by the Delman Street Brewing Company. And there are a whole bunch of recognizable knobs in the area. You have the owner and proprietor of the Maison du Soleil Levant. What did we say her name was?
Is that Madame Sunwise?
Madam Sunway.
Madam Sunwise. Passed my test. All right. She is currently chatting up with Mr. Shadetree, Dr. Daughtery is there, the vampires, as is Lady Primrose. And Christopher Rudkerson is in the corner, talking to only the human people.
Johnny Two Pints, you know how to drink. You should go to the bar and see if anybody has any information.
I'm definitely gonna go check out the peruse the selection at the bar initially. Is it a good selection? They got good stuff, or is it just kind of like me?
They have something they're currently touting as an aged bourbon caramel stout.
So as soon as I see that, as soon as Johnny sees that, he's gonna go like this to the bartender. He's gonna turn around and open his pack up because he's always got that apparently. He puts his 2 pint glasses away and pulls out 2 much bigger pint glasses, and then and gestures for him to fill them.
If it's a pint glass, but it's bigger than a pint, is it a pint glass?
Shh.
And
He doesn't know that.
Mr. Two Pints, good to see you.
Hello. How the hell does he know me?
Johnny Two Pints.
You're
Everyone
famous.
knows you.
Okay, cool. It's a test. It's a test.
Roll for initiative. What are you doing? How you know me? I never said my name.
One of the running jokes has been wherever you go, if you mention Johnny Two Pints, people know who you're talking about.
Mhm.
Oh, cool.
He has a
Well,
equipment.
I've got my full pints now, yeah?
Yeah, you got your full pints.
Perfect. I'm going to just turn around, lean against the bar, and sip, and just put my attention towards where the guy I'm supposed to bum is.
Fonzarelli over here.
You see that occasionally he gets laughs from some people around him, but occasionally one person who just stopped by is so disgusted they walk off.
The bad jokes.
Bad jokes.
Okay. It's like Mikey Famine jokes. I get it.
I hate you. Hefton,
Mikey Famine, but if he was a secret Klans member.
you don't know my life.
There's multiple layers of weird there.
So Hefton's going to like kind of nudge Niles and says, "There's a buffet. I'm gonna go watch people eat." So Hefton's gonna like triangulate, try to like work one of the other quadrants of the room to try to. He's just gonna stare at people eating, but he's also gonna listen to what they're saying.
All right. Roll me perception for Hefton.
Oh boy, come on, Hefton, you got this. Duh, Hefton, you ain't got nothing. You got nothing. Oh man, that's not good. Perceptione. I have a bonus of 0, so that would be 3 total.
You hear people talking about you behind your back. Hear about that guy? Did you hear about that guy? They say he's some sort of monster, like trapped in metal.
Hefton walks over.
And another person says, I heard he was Monsieur Mortier's son, trapped in a metal body so that he would live forever.
Hefton walks over. That is not true.
Oh, hi there. Hello.
Hi, I'm Hefton.
Hi there, Hefton.
Do you have any questions about me? Because what you were saying before is wrong.
Oh, well, they're just things people are saying on the street about you, and
Well, tell
we're
them.
comparing notes.
Perhaps tell them this instead. Monsieur saved me. My body was destroyed. He gave me this armor so that I could stay alive.
So is there like a crunchy Hefton nougat center in the middle of that, or
Yes, maybe. I don't know. I'm very young.
how old are you?
14.
And you're the champion of the Colosseum?
Yes, I am. And then you just hear like a thud, and he kind of brings his great sword up to his side. This helps me.
And the second you raise the greatsword up, the people run away.
Well, now I have no one to watch. I'll find new people to watch. And he just kind of sheaths his greatsword and just kind of like strolls over to somebody's table of that's eating, and it's like inches away from their face, just taking it all in.
They are eating little cocktail shrimp.
You said it's a
And,
jumbo shrimp, but it is very small.
It's pretty big as far as shrimp goes.
But its name is shrimp.
Yeah.
Doesn't make sense.
You don't come from a coastal area, do you?
I don't know. Mikey Feynman has no idea. Maybe.
Hefton grew up in the town that disappeared at the start of this, which was right next to the Great Basin.
So there was no ocean then.
Ocean.
It looks like you're eating bugs.
Kinda, I guess. A little bit.
Do they taste
And
good?
the man's wife goes, yes, they look like bugs. I tell him that all the time. Every time he gets them, they are gross.
Do they taste good?
And the guy goes, they're really good, actually. I really like them.
If they're really good, then she should eat them too.
I don't want them, says the woman.
Out comes the great. No, I'm just kidding. Hack
And Hefton's
slash.
just continuing this for a while with different people. What's Niles Snags doing?
So, Niles might be insane, right? But he's also very smart. So he
Yes.
just takes his little sabotage spider from a race. He like drops it on the floor when no one's looking at him, like
Roll me
casually.
stealth.
I think I have a plus. Can I roll sleight of hand?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, there we
Ooh,
go.
20. Not nat 20, but 20.
All right, you are not caught. Tell me what you're doing with it.
I'm basically having it look for Christopher Rudkerson, and like when it does, like it's gonna like come back to me, and then like
It's
like-
looking for Christopher Rudkerson.
was it Christopher or Hermes? That we're
Hermes.
supposed to hunt for?
We need.
You're looking for information on Hermes. Hermes
Yeah, but
is
were we not
Christopher
supposed to pump
Rudkerson's.
information from Christopher Rudkerson?
Yes,
about Herbies.
but
Not Hermes.
I was getting to tell you that Johnny Two Pints is already going to Christopher Rudkerson's table.
Ah. Well, never mind.
I'll
I'm
say
gonna have
this:
a-
do
I'm
you
gonna have
want
a
to
spider-
send it into the library next
I was
door?
just about to say that. Yeah, I'm gonna have it go to like whatever source of information there is, and it's just gonna start reading. Because I think the homunculus servant has like a 10 intelligence.
Yeah, I can definitely do that.
It can read and shit. And Niles is gonna walk over to where Johnny Two Pine.
And as you get closer to where Johnny Two Pints is, you see two humans in suits take a look at you as a drow, and they put a velvet rope up just behind Johnny as he walks in. I'm assuming Johnny's walking towards him after observing him a while.
Hello, mates. Problem?
And they just cross their arms and look at you.
Miles walks away, but like is watching them over his shoulder.
All right.
And
You see that as you leave, they lift the velvet rope to let another human pass.
he's gonna slip behind some people and cast Alter Self on him again, but this time he's gonna like appear as like a posh human.
And alter self, you don't have to roll for disguise or anything. You just get that, right?
No, you just change. It's not even a disguised self where it's like holographic. It's like you physically change yourself.
Right. I gotcha. All right. You know, this would explain why Niles hasn't been caught.
Yeah. And Niles comes back. Hey, how's it going? My friend Johnny Two Pints is there. Can I?
Oh, you're
Nice
friends with
survey.
Mr. Two Pints. And
Oh yeah,
they,
of course.
they
We go way
open
back.
the velvet rope because everyone knows Johnny Two Pints.
And Niles walks on in
So
and sits next
let's give Johnny. We'll back up a little bit and say Johnny has a bit of time with Christopher Rutgerson alone. Yeah, it's Mr. Two Pints, isn't it?
Yeah. How you doing?
Good, good. You trying that brew?
Yeah, it's not bad. I rather like it. You want a sip?
Yeah, no. I don't drink after other people. Yeah, the bourbon was found in one of my grandfather's old stores, so we sold that to them, and they did remarkable things with it.
Who's your grandfather?
Oh, Hermes Rutgerson. I thought everyone knew him.
The name sounds familiar.
Oh, right. You're a dirt eater. I forgot, Johnny.
Dirt eater?
Dirt eater. Oh, that's the politically incorrect term now, isn't it?
Damn woke
Possibly.
media.
It's a new one to me though. What does that mean?
Oh, it just means that you grew up on the ground.
Ah. You don't actually think we eat dirt, do you?
He looks around. Do you?
Of course not. Why would we eat dirt?
Okay, just checking.
There's no nutritional value in dirt.
Not like minerals in there.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure I can't digest and process minerals.
I mean, I knew normal people couldn't.
That could go two ways.
Welcome to your first introduction to Christopher Rutgerson.
Yeah.
And now you know why we wanted to put him in a box and kill him.
Yeah.
Because he has said much worse things.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that, like I said, I go two ways though. You know,
And with
not
that,
being normal is good.
Niles walks over to you, and I guess you see a quick flash of crocodile eyes to signal who this is.
It's like the ending of Thriller with.
I think Jen should get a point of inspiration for the most epic reference of Michael Jackson on
You
the
know
show
what?
to
I'll
date.
allow it.
That was good. That was good.
For the Vincent Price laugh.
Oh my god, such a great video.
Hey there. Don't think I've seen you before.
My name's James Tully. It's nice to meet you.
Tully. Any relation to the Mill Street Tullys?
Actually, those are the ones.
How's Rita doing?
Oh, she got cancer. Can you believe it? Bless her heart. I know. I told her she should stop smoking those sticks, but you know.
No, people
What-
don't.
what can
listen
you
to
do?
Shit on that. He lights up a pipe. Ridiculous.
You guy's a dick.
Dang. Oh, dang. And he takes out a fine, ancient crystal decanter. And there's bourbon in it. And he swishes it around and he pours out some drinks. Well, Dorita then. And he gestures to both of you.
Dorito.
Give me
Dorito.
con checks. Con saves. Except Johnny.
Oh.
21.
That's pretty good.
Congratulations. Christopher Rutgerson is drunk and will be at a disadvantage for any social checks where you are trying to get things from him. You, however, are fine.
How drunk?
We're talking opening the hood of a, not hood, but the moonroof of a limo drunk.
Okay,
around,
cool.
around the city.
So, Chrissy boy, tell me about your grandpa, your Hermes.
Oh yeah, old Hermes.
Is he not
Genius.
around anymore?
He goes silent for a second. He's gone. He's gone. He died. He died years ago.
Ah,
And roll me insight with advantage.
let's
Because
roll
he
it
is drunk.
twice. 12.
That was with advantage.
It rolled twice.
Okay. As odd as it seems, when he's talking about his great-great-grandfather being dead, you don't think he's telling the truth entirely.
And Niles roll insight.
Yes, Niles may roll insight.
Shit. Both rolls were terrible. Oh my god. 9.
He's definitely weird about this question, but you're not sure why.
Well, the only reason I was asking, if he was still around is because you said you guys had found the bourbon in one of his houses or warehouses or something. Kind of implied that he was no longer here.
I mean,
Or
yeah,
in the warehouse at any rate.
He's was one of the founders of Brassbane. It'd be weird for him to, still be here.
There's a lot of weird shit around here.
Oh, there's so much weird shit. I mean, take a look at that weird little fucker over there. And he points over to Hefton.
Yeah, he's pretty fucking weird.
God.
I will admit, I've heard him before. He is very weird. Yes.
God. And it's like everywhere he goes, he's annoying as hell. And it's just like, can nobody stop this kid from being places?
Oh, shit. Hefton's just following around a couple with a plate of shrimp, trying to make them eat it.
Eat it! Eat it! I don't want any! Go away!
I want to see you eat this.
Put some pepper on it. Maybe some garlic.
If I eat it, will you leave me alone?
Probably not.
Then no.
He's just looking for things that he wants to see people eat.
Hefton, you spot a very interesting bread that is shaped like a dragon. And like there are different layers of egg wash and stuff like that to give it scales and stuff, and different layers of browning around different parts and different little openings on the where it's been cut to give it different things. It is a bread, almost dragon sculpture, the length of an entire buffet table.
I have never wanted anime objects so badly.
Just turn it alive. We have a croissant dragon.
Croissant dragon terrorizing the guests.
It shoots out butter with its breath weapon. Hefton sees this and he's like, "Wow, I should like to see many people eat this." So he starts trying to scoot the table over towards other people so that they can eat it.
In servants' wear goes, "Excuse me, sir. The bread dragon is purely decorational."
But it looks like it would be very good to eat, and I think people should eat it.
That will be at the end of the service.
Wait, Hefton, wait. Wait, Hefton, wait. And he just kind of like puts his head down and walks away.
Half expected Hefton to take the shrimp and start like doing some kind of mock battle with the shrimp and the bread dragon. He's 14, right?
All right. And we'll swap back over to the table. Hey, you think we could just like invite him over here? It'd be funny, right?
Ooh, the little robot thing?
Yeah. Little robot.
Oh, yeah.
Over there.
Are you
Yeah,
sure he wouldn't try to, like, murder us? He does look kind of evil. Does he not?
Oh. He's one of Mortier's puppies.
Are you sure though? I mean, I don't want any machine grease on a nice food spread here and drinks.
That's
Hefton just bumps into a waiter with a whole thing of drinks. And
That's what I'm
it
talking
goes
about,
and it topples all over the floor. I will help you clean this. You should walk better than what you're doing.
It's like, oh no, please don't. And Hefton takes the rag and starts trying to clean up stuff, and he's just breaking more stuff trying to do it. Like he takes the tablecloth out from underneath everyone's drinks and stuff, and it scatters the floor. He starts using the tablecloth as a napkin.
But his arms are like pneumatic, so he's grinding the glasses that have broken into a fine powder with the speed and ferocity of his swipes. Steam is starting to rise up from the carpet. He's scrubbing it so hard.
Oh dear.
If we call him over, you might be able to keep a better eye on him.
I don't know if I want to at this point. Hey, you, halfling, robot, dude, person.
Hi, I'm Hefton. He yells from across the room.
Hefton, that's it. Why don't you come over here and sit down with us?
Chomp, 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 chomp. He starts.
Come
making
on
his way.
over, Helmeppo.
Oh, you guys, watch this.
He starts walking in.
Do you play cards?
I'm not allowed to play cards. That's gambling.
Oh, it's nothing wrong. Just a little bit of little bit of.
Are you going to tell on me if I
it's
play
nothing.
cards with you?
No, I'd never.
I will learn today.
Besides,
gonna tell?
don't you live at a casino?
But I'm not old enough.
You're old. I mean, how old are robots really?
I'm 14. My body, I
but
don't know.
How old is the body?
Less than 14.
Are you sure about that?
No.
Don't you know where that body came from?
Don't.
No. I'll tell you what.
Do you know where it is from?
Yes, I do.
Where is it from?
Why don't you beat me at cards? If you beat me at cards, I'll tell you.
Well, I can beat everyone at just about everything combat-wise. Cards must be easier. I can beat you in cards.
Okay, so I'm going to deal 5 cards to each of you. And Hefton, your job is to pass 10 marks to me.
He just follows the instructions.
Oh God, I'm sorry, I didn't. That was a joke.
I don't really get jokes all the time.
Oh,
Miles fake
it's actually
laughs,
supposed to
but
be 100 marks.
Miles fake laughs, but it's his crocodile laughs. So it's just.
And not Monsieur, but Christopher Rudkerson just looks at Niles Snags. You okay?
Boom.
Oh, I hate when that happens. You know,
Hefton drops the
Something gets
money on
caught
the
in your throat.
to distract. Hefton drops the money on the table. Is this enough?
Oh, I like to imagine like it's a small pile of actual gold and rubies and diamonds.
Thud. Is this enough?
Yeah, that's enough. So we divide that amongst the 4 of us. Here, you take that there, you take a pile there, you take a pile there. And yeah. And he starts playing small blind, big blind, and everything like that to you. And the difference is he's playing this with your money.
Hefton doesn't care.
Okay.
He's trying to learn. He's trying to win the game.
Let's say, what skill check should we give for just an in general game of poker?
Probably strength, right?
Poker?
Strength, probably. Those
I
cards,
was thinking
those
wisdom.
cards are real heavy.
Would it not be intelligence because it's math?
So
It's math, but it's also interpersonal dealings.
Athletics.
yeah, I'm thinking that charisma with the deception for bluffs and shit.
Charisma.
Let's call it
I have a
charisma then.
-1 in. Let's do
Let's
that.
call it charisma.
I don't know. I
Fuck.
think an argument could be made for athletics. I mean, the World Series of Poker, clearly a sport.
So, Okay.
Have you ever watched it?
Shh, it's on ESPN. That's got to mean something.
Could I argue you can play cards both charismatically and intelligently?
Yeah.
You could make an argument for that. Roll whichever one you want.
Thank you.
All right,
'Cause I have
athletics
no
it is.
charisma.
Are we all rolling this, or is it just?
You're all
I thought
rolling.
we were all playing cards.
An individual.
So we're all rolling.
I did really good. Yeah,
I got 23.
Hefton's gonna win.
Okay, 23 from Niles. What's Johnny got?
19. Oh, 15. Sorry.
Not bad, not bad.
What was the modifier you said we could use? What or what?
You can use intelligence or you can use charisma.
Ooh, I got a 1-2 intelligence. 19 for Hefton.
All right. You guys knock out Christopher Rudkerson and Johnny Two Pints pretty quickly. And
Yeah,
it
that
just
was
comes
brutal.
down to Niles and Hefton. Fall off against each other, please.
I'm sorry, I think you mean James Tully and Hefton.
I know who I said.
Oh, not so good this round. Got an 11.
Ooh, 21.
James Tully takes the pot. And Christopher Rudkerson goes, well, I mean, does that count as you beating me?
I lasted longer than you. You lost in the first round.
That's fair. That's
You know, yeah, he does have a point.
So yeah. Let's go in the library. I'll show you. I got a book on your body, actually. Let's go in my little library there. And we'll take a break there. How's that sound?
Hi there, it's Jonathan. Sorry about the buppa. I was just checking to see if it was recording. Turns out it is. Who knew? When you set things up right, they do things right. And imagine that. So, I wanted to take a break from the fantasy to talk about a real world problem and a real world solution. Our friend Torben Hamilton, also known as Student Dr. Ben, is looking to get top surgery. And, Ben is a trans man who you may have seen as a host on Talk Heathen and the Transatlantic Call-In Show. He's raising money for top surgery. It's a life-changing step in a trans man's journey, and it'll allow him to be at home in his own body and help him out in a variety of other ways. I can't exaggerate how important this is to him. But he's a student, and his budget does not allow him to just afford these things right out the gate. It's why he's asking for help. I'm going to include a link in the GoFundMe in the description of this video. If you could possibly click that, we would greatly appreciate you, and Ben would greatly appreciate you. Thank you so much.
I'm trying to look for some library music, but I think
let's do that.
instead
Oh.
I will go with Cave Planet because I can't not push this.
Oh, let's hear Cave Planet then.
Oh, I likes
You know what? This inspires me for how we get to the library.
through the
You
caves.
follow down a dark corridor as Christopher Rudkerson takes a torch off the wall and lifts it, brings it down with him, holding it in front of him, and you descend down the damp, spiraling staircase as he discusses. So, I mean, really, that's your problem with gnomes as far as like a workforce goes. You can't rely on them for shit. Like, so you got to be real careful with that.
Well, they can't reach the stuff on the tall shelves either. So, I mean, there's that.
Yeah. And I mean, what am I gonna do? Spend money on stools for all of them?
Then you're gonna need hand guards, and it just spirals.
Yeah.
I get it.
Spirals. Like, what am I supposed to do? Your best bet is still just hiring humans for the complicated work. Like,
Niles is slowly trailing further and further behind. He casts dark vision on himself.
Okay.
Unless he already has dark vision.
I mean,
haven't checked.
he did alter self and he went for human, so I think we have to go with he'll use dark vision.
Yeah,
Alter
okay.
self concentration or no?
I don't know. I think it might be. Yep, it's concentration to an hour, and dark vision's probably up to concentration.
Go ahead and check for me. I don't.
Nope, it's not. It's not. Hell
Then
yeah.
you're fine. Okay.
Cool.
So,
Cool.
and he also can't. Wait, no, I can't cast that shit. I think I'm out of spells.
Elves are just too long-lived, so they end up with like a warped perspective on life and everything like that.
And they're just a bit haughty and obnoxious too.
I mean, I'm fine with haughty and obnoxious. Like, I surround myself by haughty and obnoxious people all the time. It's no big deal. But like, you know, if you're gonna be haughty and obnoxious, you should at least be, you know, the right species to get to have that sort of sense of self-worth.
Mm.
Oh,
Is Hefton with us?
Hefton's with you.
Yeah,
Hefton's with y'all.
he's just walking, looking at the cave.
Yeah, it's actually has become a cave.
He's not being talked to, so and he doesn't really care about this, so he's just
Yeah, and he takes a swig from his flask. He's like, oh, I really shouldn't be doing this, but dang, this is some neat stuff.
Oh, this is the bomb shit.
Yeah. And he passes the flask to you.
Oh, hell yeah. I take it and I pour it in one of my... Because he said he doesn't like drinking after other people, so...
You are just absolutely incredible with that. Good call. And he takes it back from you. It tastes like peppermint schnapps.
Schnapps.
Just, you know, he could be drinking much better stuff than this.
Even worse than peppermint schnapps, it's peppermint vodka.
You know what? It's cream vodka.
It's UV blue.
It's specifically peppermint Smirnoff. That's
You
my
know what?
favorite.
It's fantasy Goldschlager.
Hell yeah.
I fucks with Goldschlager.
All right. And
Just looking for some Mad Dog.
you guys find yourself in a deep cavern that is lit by candles. Candles made of the purest white tallow you have ever seen, with odd orangey flames. You don't quite think they make sense. Not a color you're used to seeing from candles. And there is, in fact, a small golden bookcase in the center of the cavern. This is some good shit. Come on, take a look at this.
Alcohol?
No. The books.
Oh. Less interested in the books, but okay, I'll humor you.
Come on. I promised the kid I was going to show him the books.
This is a strange place to keep all of your books.
Oh,
I agree.
Yeah. These aren't allowed to come up to the surface.
For what reason are they not allowed?
I don't ask.
So you don't know.
I mean, let's look at him.
Fair enough.
He walks over to him, and he lets his hand skip over one that is bound in a very odd leather that you have never seen before. It's a very gangrenous looking leather, and he just lets his hand skip over it. And
You missed one.
Still deliberate with nope. And he pulls out a brass tome.
You didn't touch
And
all of them.
On the front of this is a stone face.
Like a stone face, like an embossed face made out of
An
stone,
embossed
like
face made of stone on the front.
okay.
A relief of stone.
Yes. Looks like it's made out of granite.
So
What
he's
is
just
it?
holding
What's
it
it-
up to us, or
Does it have a title on it?
He puts it on a lectern. You don't see a title. But it's written in a language you don't recognize. This is from the Sindarin people.
Motherfucker.
My great-great-grandfather's adventuring party got a hold of it.
So Hermes' grandfather.
Yeah, Hermes Rutgerson, he got a hold of it. And yeah.
What does it say? What is this book?
Oh, it's just
very weird.
It's a guide to creation of constructs and golems and all these things the Sindarans use to make their rituals easier. But one of the types they made, and he flips back, way back, and you see a little schematic that looks like Hefton.
Hey, look, it's you, little buddy.
Yeah, these were essentially their ways of housing their own souls when they died. It's a way they ensured immortality. And your body's probably about 2,000 years old. So, you can do whatever you want. I mean, shoot, you're probably old enough to have ultra porn. I don't know.
That's a thing?
I guess.
It is now. Hefton's kind of like looking over it, and he doesn't really understand what he's looking at because the whole dying thing kind of fucked up all of his schooling. So he kind of gets the picture, looks like his body does, but I mean, he doesn't speak the language. He doesn't understand. Like, it doesn't make sense. He sees it, but he doesn't know.
Hefton knows that he's like a soul trapped into a robot, right?
Right, but he doesn't know what to make of this. Like, he's looking at it, but he doesn't understand what it means.
That means you can drink, Hefton, and say bad words.
Well, I mean, how old is anyone's body? How old is your body?
I'd have to check my character sheet.
I believe Johnny Pines is 32.
Ah, the young man in his prime.
Yes.
Yeah, your body is 32, but what is the stuff that how old is the stuff that your body is made of?
And then Chris Rutgerson goes, whoa, and takes another swig from his flask.
I think we're all very old, but all of our souls are very new.
James Tully comes out of a shadow and is like, well,
Jesus Christ.
actually, we're all from Star Stuff, so
Well, I mean, it's all from Star Stuff, but you take a look at the old stuff, and we come from the primordial magic of the cauldron. Like, that's what created us, like, functionally.
Oh, you actually believe in a cauldron? I thought we were on a globe.
Oh, that's some crazy shit.
That is stupid. You say stupid things sometimes.
You can look up in the sky and you can see the Hag's Eye.
Why would anyone live on a globe? That's stupid.
Where would all the water go?
Water will always find its level.
Yeah, it goes down.
Hefton is a low-key flat earther just because he doesn't know any better.
Well, I mean, technically Hefton's right in this world.
Yeah,
because you all
Caldera
live
is
in
flat.
the cauldron.
The cauldron is flat for us.
Well, the surface level of it's flat,
But the bottom of the cauldron is still round. Oh, yeah. Let me stop.
Oh, plot twist. The outside of the cauldron is an entirely different ecosystem and world. And it's a globe.
Oh, no. That's just mad talk. No. It's the cauldron and nothing but. That's all that can.
That was not in character. No. Get out of my conversation, Christopher Rutgerson!
Get back into the game, then. That's my counter to that. How you like that?
Chris Rutgerson comes into Skype and says, "Get back in here." Like, ah!
Oh shit!
Where'd you come from?
All right. Oh, yeah. Tell you what, Hefton, yeah.
Yes. Hi, I'm Hefton.
You take that book. You take that book.
I don't know how to read this, but I'm sure I can learn the language.
Oh, hold on. And he goes to the upper right corner, and you see he's very deliberately avoiding the creepy tome again. Like, he's actually moving his body to kind of be as far away from it as possible while still being able to get to the other books.
You keep skipping that book. What is that?
Don't. And he takes out another tome. and it's a translation guide to the Sindarin language.
Can I try to persuade him to tell us about that book that he's been avoiding?
You can try it. Give me some dialogue to indicate you want to hear about it.
Like, yeah, Hefton's right. You keep avoiding that one book. I don't understand.
I
It's just
sure
a book.
do. I
It's just
know.
a book.
No, it's not.
Perhaps all of the
talking
alcohol has
about it.
made him afraid.
We're talking
This is
about
a
the thing.
possibility.
You're drawing attention to it. You're gonna wake it up.
Wake it up. Is it sentient?
Don't. You're gonna wake it up.
Hi, I'm Hefton.
Might not.
I am Hermes Rudgersen. The spine of the book's mouth opens to speak to Hefton.
The one
Hi.
he's holding, or the gross
The
one?
one that has been avoided this entire time. He's like, oh God, no. I am Hermes Rudgersen.
No, you're a book.
I am Hermes Rudgersen.
Oh
Are
God,
you-
is this a Groot thing?
Did you die and lose your body and get put into a book?
I am Hermes Rudgersen.
Is that the only
Hi,
thing
I'm
that you
Steve
can?
Rogers.
Is that the only thing you can say? Hi, I'm Hefton.
Hi, I am Hermes Rudgersen.
And then him and Hefton get into an introductory loop that feeds back on itself for the next 10 minutes.
God, you woke it up. You woke it up. You woke it up.
Just waiting for the parallax.
What is there? That's a queer little book there.
He hands off the book he's holding to one of you, and like takes it off the shelf and starts like stroking its spine. Be like, shh, shh.
You're stroking your grandfather.
This is not technically. Well, shut up. I am Hermes Rudgersen.
Big boner. Right? Am I right?
Foreplay. What happens when you open the book up? Does he say anything more than just his name?
You're going to get him agitated, and then things are going to get weird, and they're going to get bad.
It's already pretty weird.
It will get weirder.
I will concur with that. This is not normal. Your grandfather's talking out of a book.
The more you talk, the more likely he is to wake up further.
How do you wake up further?
Can you stop? I am Hermes Rudgersen. Heed my words, mortals. Saying more things.
We're getting somewhere.
Mm.
Hefton, engage. He seems to like you.
Put a little makeup.
Stop. You have to stop. You don't know how bad this can go. Please.
You're right. I don't know how bad this could
Because
go.
you won't tell us.
People could
can
die.
Can I roll insight?
Sure, roll insight.
I'm not great at it, but I'll try.
The robot's rolling.
I would
inside.
also like to be insightful towards this person.
I think I have a negative.
I got a neutral 20.
Oh no, my insight's good.
Dirty
Awesome.
20.
I got 19.
Christopher Rudgersen is legitimately afraid of what this thing can do, and he is desperately trying to get it to calm back down.
Here's a question for the party, though. Do we care?
I kind of want to steal the
Yeah.
book.
Yeah,
He is afraid of what will happen to other people.
yeah, it's still
Okay.
not caring a whole bunch. Like
Well,
I want to see what happens. Like I don't give a fuck. This is the magical world. You got to be on your guard 24/7. You never know. A demon might get resurrected in the room
I wanna
underneath
see
you.
what will happens if it wakes up, but I don't want Christopher Rudgersen to know that we've woken it up.
Is there no way we can steal it?
I was hoping that like he just gets through his stuff and then we could come up.
Okay, so we'll just we'll let it go for now, but then kind of like position ourselves to steal
Yeah,
it.
I think I can sneakily steal it.
How are we gonna keep it quiet though?
Rock-a-bye, Grandpa.
Can you cast like? Do you have anything?
Please don't commit a genocide.
You can cast Rope Trick, which creates a
Pocket dimension. What about like a can you put it to like sleep, or do you know silence or something? You know what I'm saying? So something where if he needs to if he is gonna cast any spells, he won't be able to like say it or nothing. You know what I mean? Because I would hate to get fireballed by a fucking bound book.
By a goddamn book.
Reading is a fundamental. Good old 90s propaganda.
I mean, I could grab it and then run really fast out of.
You're really far away from your mic.
Sorry, I was reading. I could grab it and then run really fast out of like the building.
Should we kill it?
Well, no, it says it's
So,
Hermes.
what was your mission?
To get information on Hermes.
What would best do that in this situation?
Having Hermes.
I know what we can do. We can cast reduce on it, and then we can put it in a pocket. And then, like...
But it'll be really high-pitched.
Yeah, it will be muffled by a pocket. So...
Hey, I don't want a metagame here, but hey, Jen, remember last time?
What happened last time?
We just beat the shit out of this dude, and we jumped him in the bathroom. I mean, we could just, like, knock his ass out and take it.
Did anyone see us come down here with Christopher Rudkerson?
No.
Oh, yeah.
No one saw us.
Yo, gang. We just jumped this dude. But I'm Hefton, so I can't say that. I take it back.
Shush, Grandpa.
Well, let us see the other book, the translation book first. Put your grandpa.
Just take it. Just take the book.
Put your grandpa to sleep.
Calm down, okay? Please, just take it and leave. I'll take care of it. I'll take care of him.
Well, we do kind of know where he is. We can always come back.
I am Hermes Rudkerson. Yes, we know. You are seen. You are heard. Loved. You are full. It is fine. It is good. We are happy to have you here. Shut
up. I'm Hefton, y'all, so I can't do dirty shit. I'm too pure of heart. I can't do no crime. I can aid and abet crimes, but I can't commit no crimes.
I can blink out of existence with a book for 1 minute, but then you'd have to get...
I feel like you need to talk general strokes of what you want to do as a party right now.
Yeah.
So we need information.
I mean, if we put the book back and somebody get Christopher Robin's attention and one of you snatch it, then I can put silent image and make it look like the book is still there, and then we can just roll out.
Oh yeah, you can make it look like the book is asleep.
Yeah.
Because we're stealing this book, right?
Oh yeah, for sure.
I want to, and we're still in the casino, or we're at their place.
You're at the Rudkerson Manor.
Yeah.
We kind of like hand waved us getting there. Getting back. What's our getting back situation?
Fumbles is waiting for you outside.
Oh, dude, Fumbles is so fucking down to clown, dude. He knows how to fucking get us. He knows how to get us out of places.
MVP every fucking time.
I got an idea.
And he also has snacks to prevent hangovers because he knows how it gets.
He's the man.
I got an idea to get this book out of here. But it's a risky idea.
Okay, did you hear the idea that Johnny suggested, though?
Sorry.
Because that didn't seem like a risky idea.
We'll swap it. He can do an image. A silent image.
I can do silent image. If we put it back, one of you distract him. Probably Hefton would probably be the best to distract him. If Niles, you want to snag it, then I'll cast silent image after it's gone to make it look like it's still there.
How long does that
how are
last?
you snagging it without waking it up?
That's the issue. I don't have a silent spell. Excuse me.
All of my stuff is combat based.
Silent image is concentration up to 10 minutes. It only takes one action to cast.
So that would give us a 10-minute head start.
Yep.
I was gonna catch.
Jan, we can't hear you.
Sorry. Move my mic. I was gonna cast like something to like obscure vision and then just dash out because I can dash twice.
Oh, you're just ganking it.
Yeah, I was just gonna like run mad as hell. Like cast pyrotechnics on myself and create a smoke cloud and just expeditious retreat out with the book.
You've just been trying to turn Nile Snags into Batman.
Ninja.
That's
Banish.
not it's not accurate, but I'll take it.
Well, can we pump him for more information about Hermes by seeing what Hermes will do if he wakes up and it goes bad? Like, if we knew what the risks are, I think we'd know better about how to get all of this information out of here. Because if it's like, oh, if he sees sunlight, he turns into a nuclear bomb. Like, I feel like we should probably figure out what the bad is before we run out with it.
He hasn't been very forthcoming with information on this book, though.
I am Hermes.
And
he puts his grandpa book back on the shelf. Okay, there we go.
What will happen if he wakes up?
He'll try to take over the manor from me.
You said people could die. What, did he do that before?
I mean, like any staff that would be loyal to me, he would kill. And yeah, he's done it before.
How? He's a book.
He has a lot. He had a lot of magical abilities in life, and he kind of kept them all. Think of him sort of as like a failed lich. He made a deal with a hag, and it just went sour.
Ain't that the way?
We know, realistically, as a party, we don't know shit about Hermes, right?
No.
No, you don't.
So what if the book was prevented from being opened?
That would make it uncomfortable, which would make it wake up.
So we need to make it...
What if it was put to sleep?
I mean, it is asleep.
But magically. For good.
Why don't you use magic to make him always asleep?
Yeah, why don't you just use magic
That's
to make
kind
him
of what
always
the
asleep?
bookshelf does, so long as you don't, like, he fights the magic of the bookshelf.
Ah, I see. I don't see.
How big is the bookshelf?
The bookshelf is about 7 feet tall, 3 feet wide, and a foot deep, and it is made of gold.
Oh, geez. So it's heavy as hell.
Sounds like a strength check. Run down the cave with a whole bookshelf made of gold.
Well, like I said, I can cast enlarge reduce. We just keep reducing it in size.
What's the first reduction? Like percentage?
It's like halved, and the weight is an eighth.
It's reduced by an eighth, or
The weight
Down
the
to
weight
an
is
eighth.
reduced by an eighth.
To an eighth of the original.
Yes.
I mean, if you did that twice, we could just steal the whole bookshelf.
I still think
I
you're
can
underestimating
cast a
how heavy
spell-
gold is.
I can cast a spell that keeps things asleep. If that's all we need.
Yeah, but you're gonna have to do that every time your spell runs out if we take this thing out, because it sounds like he's just gonna rampage.
So
Right?
I got 30 minutes of sleep.
So
if we
As
take
opposed to enlarge reduce, which, how long does that last?
Is that that's hours, right? Hours per level or something?
I have to. It's hard to look through all these spells. Large reduce. Concentration up to a minute.
Oh shit. That ain't
So
gonna
it'd
work.
be better to cast the 10-minute cat nap.
Then, like, as he's waking up, we can just like knock him back out.
Yeah.
Christopher just pats the spine one last time and starts walking away. He's like, "Okay, come on, let's get away from here. You keep those books, Hefton. Those are a gift."
James Tully casts catnap on Christopher and the book.
Okay, what are the rules for that?
Let me look it up. You make a calming gesture and up to 3 willing creatures of your choice that you can see within range fall unconscious for the spell's duration. The spell ends on a target early if it takes damage or someone uses an action to shake or slap it awake. If a target remains unconscious for the full duration, that target gains the benefit of a short rest and can't be affected by the spell again until it finishes a long rest. So it would cast it right before it ends.
What does it say about unwilling creatures?
It does not.
I don't think. I think that's meant for your party members. I don't think that's meant as
So, give me a magic bullshit roll combined with the use of that spell.
Okay.
The stakes have never been higher.
13 plus my spell proficiency.
Mm-hmm.
13 plus 9, baby, 22.
I was gonna make it 20, so congratulations. I will make Christopher Rutgerson roll against that.
Fail!
He gets like an 8, so yeah. Christopher Rutgerson goes down. Hermes Rutgerson, or what you refers to itself as Hermes Rutgerson,
Just ask him.
also fails. Christopher Rutgerson falls asleep and smacks his head directly on the limestone cavern floor.
Suck it,
breaks his
nerd.
skull open. He's dead.
Suck it, nerd.
Joke that's happened before in this campaign.
A little bit.
I'm going to use the same sound effects when I come back and edit this. There's a little blood. You don't have to worry about him, though.
We keep splitting that guy's head open. He's the only guy who's had.
He's gonna have permanent damage in the shape of the Profits for Profit logo.
Yes. We just keep hurting this guy.
All right, what are you doing?
I take it we are running away now.
We're just running with the book, right? Yeah.
That's right.
Hermes.
Okay, we don't have.
Who's
we
the
don't have much
fastest?
time. Oh, Niles definitely, because he can dash twice once he casts haste on himself, which he's gonna do. I'm wondering if I can cast on multiple people though.
What's your speed though?
My base speed is 30.
I also have 30.
You should just dash out, change your alter self to something crazy, dash out here, and just leave. And then me and Hefton will stay here for when dumb shit gets up.
Can Niles be a bullshit Aarakocra with 50 fly speed?
What? What?
Does alter self let you alter into something with flying speed?
I don't actually think you can change your base form to have.
I don't think we can do that then.
Well, so that's wild shape then.
May I suggest grabbing it and just telling me that you're running?
Yeah, I was about to say we
I'm
can just run.
Well, I'm running, but I'm dashing twice because I'm casting haste on myself.
Okay,
We all have to leave together though.
Dashing is a combat action. You are running. Just tell me you're running.
We're running.
3 times as fast as normal.
You're running as
And
fast
if
as you
you
can.
wanted-
Just please say that.
Yes, we're running as fast
as I can.
All right. Thank you. All right. Roll me perception as you get up these stairs.
All of us.
Just designate somebody.
Oh. I vote not me.
My
I rolled a 9.
Perception is +5.
Oh, there.
24.
Okay, Johnny. There is a maid coming up the hallway just to your left as you are coming up.
Ooh. I'm gonna walk right up to her and be like, "Hey, you know me, right?"
Oh, it's Johnny Two Pints.
And I embrace her and give her like the longest kiss ever, so the other two can just
Right past her.
And as soon as you're done, she slaps you down. And then she grabs you and she kisses you back.
What time do you get off? I gotta go.
With you, Johnny, whenever.
Come, Johnny. It's
Right
time
on.
to leave now.
You know
All right.
me, I'll find you.
Johnny, you get past that. There's a butler to your right.
Same thing.
Exact same thing happens. Exact same
Perfect.
thing to the letter. It's-
Oh, except that I'm gonna tell him, find that maid back there. We'll make it a. Yep, we got this. We got this.
Oh.
You mean Susan?
Susan, yeah,
Yeah. You mean like last Thursday?
that's the one.
Yeah.
Horn dogs.
All right. You run past.
Golly.
And those people will never admit to a court or a jury having ever seen you in that section during that time. All right. And y'all get to the main hall trying to act cool and stuff like that. And you see this bread dragon again above you. And the book goes, I am Hermes Rudgerson. Animate object.
Oh shit.
And the bread dragon opens up its yeasty maw and roars at the three of you. Roll initiative.
Yeah.
At us? Can we like jam something in the book's mouth to?
It's already happened.
Fuck. I got a 17.
17.
What's initiative at on this thing? Oh. Ooh, dirty 20.
All right.
Do I have any pluses to this? I have a +1. That's a 17.
Plus 25.
Plus a million.
Plus infinity
Plus
squared.
suck it, the nerd.
All right. What Hefton get?
20.
Hefton's going first. What's Hefton doing?
So how far away is this bread dragon?
Use your imagination, and we'll say here however close you need to be to do whatever you want to do.
Cool beans. Hefton's going to pull out his vicious greatsword, move up to attack this piece. Oh, bread. That is a natural 20. Hefton is my man.
Roll double. Roll double dice.
All right, let's see here. My damage is 2d6. Plus some stuff. Or 7. 13. 13, 19. Plus my strength. Do I do the strength just once?
Yeah, do the strength just once.
19, 20. So that is 27 slashing.
Holy shit. Attack again, if you want.
Yeah, I got a second attack. Oh, that is a d6. That's the wrong dice. This is not so great. Where's my pluses on this thing?
You need me to look at roll 20s?
Oh, plus 8. Okay, so that's a 21 to hit.
All right, hits.
4, 7. So that is 12 points of damage.
All right, what's that total you've done?
39.
That's intense. This thing's looking rough. Already.
Slice the bread, everyone.
And one of the servants is like, I told you that wasn't ready to serve yet. And then the bread dragon gobbles him up.
Oh
Little
shit, it's
dumb
for
sound
real.
effect.
All right. Niles,
You're gonna cast Create Bonfire on the table, the decorated clothed table that the dragon is on, setting it on fire. That's a DC 17 dex save, I think. I think it's a dex save.
let me see. Got a 10. Not making it.
So it just takes 14 damage, but the table under it is on fire, so the next round it's gonna have to make the same save.
Okay. That Niles' turn.
Yep. Wait, yep.
Johnny, your turn.
Well, seeing as Hefton did so much damage with the sword, I'm gonna try a rapier attack. 21, 9 damage. Oh wait, no, I gotta roll my damage, don't I?
Yes.
Yeah.
Do. Poopies.
You have to click on the text that says rapier.
I did that first. It was a 21.
In the chat.
Got it.
You did 6 damage. How do you want to do this?
Ooh.
Well, it's stabbing, so let's say I I stab straight up from underneath it. Its jaw, like underneath, in between its little mandible bones there. And unfortunately, I kind of hear the crunch as it goes through the servant or whatever that he had in its mouth. But like go up and then
That was my dick. Why is it always in the dick?
The bread starts turning red. It starts dripping.
Hopefully, it gets soggy and starts to deconstitute a little bit.
And this thing falls apart.
Oh shit! That was the coup de grace.
Human
Yep.
Niles.
Yeah,
Yeah,
takes
if I ask how do you want to do this, that means it's the killing blow, and you get to describe how you kill it.
Him go.
Human
Very
Niles takes
nice.
a perfectly toasted dragon toe and bites into it triumphantly. Then runs out with a
It's
book.
prettier than it is tasty.
What does it taste like? No one would eat it before.
Tastes like plastic, mate.
Okay. That doesn't help, but okay.
And y'all see that Fumbles is waiting right outside the main gates. Coach at the ready, Pegasai at the reins.
We're ready to go.
He smacks his hand down on the coach, and all the doors open.
Comically, we all pile in.
And he smacks it again, and they close. And he takes off, releases the air brake, and takes into the air. There's a shot that's vaguely reminiscent of E.T. or Santa Claus or something going across the moon. And he takes you to the top floor of the casino where Monsieur Mortier waits for you all. Goes, well, how did it go?
There you go.
And the book says, I am Hermes Rodkerson. He goes, what the fuck?
Do you have a silent spell?
Or sleep.
We could not keep him quiet. He has to be quiet or else he'll make bad things happen.
He takes a ball gag out from his desk drawer and shoves it around there.
Why did you already have that in your desk?
I know why. Oh,
Yeah.
wait, what?
That's an adult question.
I'm very
No, we've
old.
established
Oh,
he's
we
2,000 years
discovered
old.
that. And then Niles turns back into his crocodile. We discovered that. His body's like 2,000 years old, so it's fine.
He's still 14. He is still 14.
Told you.
Agree to disagree.
Yeah, that is not how that works. So yeah, you managed to keep a low profile and everything is good.
Christopher Rudkerson might be able to pick out that the book's disappearance has something to do with Hefton or Johnny 2 Points or James Tully.
Oh, look. He gave me these. And then Hefton shows him the books.
Holy fuck, Hefton. No, I'm not mad at you. Those are the books we didn't have that Citiline Lubri. Those are the books Citiline Lubri used to create the God King.
Well, he gave them to me, so you can have them. I can't read this.
Takes
That's
them.
what the other.
Like,
That's what the other book's for.
This completely undoes the importance of the work at the Green Dragon Library. I mean, I don't know whether to be happy or furious that this is in front of me.
Do you think our friends would be happy with us?
I think we don't tell them.
I think. Did we do good?
We did. You did good, Hampton. You did very good. To the letter, absolutely perfect. I am proud of you as if you are my own son.
And you didn't even have to explain what you wanted us to do.
You're going to remind me of that. Always in an interview on a high note, I say. Good night, everyone. Does James Tully have the same laugh as Niall Snaggs?
Yes, it's
Just. I think I'm going to edit these two sessions together because I was too tired to do it here lately. I'm going to make them into one episode together.
The A- team.
The B+ team.
Yeah, I think we're B pluses.
We're not even A-, we're B+.
Well,
I'm okay with B+.
You have B teams in stories, so I'm like, you guys are the B+ team.
Yeah, because the B team is the Thrashers. Well, no, there were 2 episodes with guest characters. Were they both of just Thrashers? I can't remember.
I think Paul is the first non-Thrasher.
Yeah.
I hate Thrashers.